Especially because, like, if I ever want to change where they go.
Okay, so modify it a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, an IKEA closet piece.
Yeah.
Is this going to be in the closet?
No, it's going to, well, we're turning one of the bedrooms into a closet.
Oh.
The podcast studio room?
No, TJ's old office. I swapped with him because the podcast studio room was a little bit bigger.
Okay.
Is this for your clothes or both of your clothes?
Oh, just mine.
So does he get all of the closet now in the bedroom?
Do you have
He'll
a
be
walk-in closet?
No.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah.
Maybe if you worked a little harder.
Oh my God.
I
Republican.
love a good walk-in closet and one that has like an island in the middle of it too.
I know.
Good
Like, it's
God.
such a
Sometimes
flex.
they can be like a little gaudy though.
That's like a Jeffree Star ass
We're
bathroom
putting
to
like
me.
a like a seating thing in the middle.
A seat. That was my second thing.
Yeah.
It's really awesome
Oh wait,
in a
cute.
closet.
Like when you try on wedding gowns.
Sure,
sort
like a
of,
bench.
yeah.
Or you have a
Something
little
where
like.
you can sit down and put
It's like a little
shoes
cushion.
on.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's like
Well, that's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be like
Yeah.
Real Housewives vibes.
Cast me.
They all have these
very
insane
excited.
walk-in closets. Like, I have chairs.
Do you guys have a preference for which one you want to do first?
I think we do your astrology one first.
okay.
Yeah,
Because
then-
Matt and I are the same astrology sign.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We are Cancers.
Okay, well, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Good Influence. What?
You seem nervous. Do you have something to
He's
say?
so nervous.
Just like, I mean, what's
What?
good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Good Influences. Today we're going to be
happened?
doing
I'm scared.
our horoscopes. Is that what they're called? Or our star signs?
It's astrology,
Astrology.
sort of. I mean, it's
This
basically
was Mike's idea.
It's
by the
basically
way.
co-star, I would say. Like, we're just going to look at our co-stars.
Which is a great
It has a
app.
lot of information.
Co-star.
Oh, we're just looking at our co-star?
Well,
Lots
I
to be
was
sent.
I was just like looking up what the details were for mine, and CoStar was the first website that came up, and I was like, this is such a well-designed.
Like, that's what he sent. And then I was like, oh, this is funny because I didn't realize it had, like,
I think
best careers for you and stuff.
Oh, I hesitated about co-star because I thought like co-stars were like your rising and
It has all of it.
falling moons, but you have to know like your birth time and stuff.
don't know
right?
that?
I know if I search in
Call
my text.
Cindy up right now.
I definitely if
Call
I
her.
Call her up.
look up in my text messages time I was born. I've texted my mom this probably like a few times. So
Ask her right now.
I
We'll
know.
find out.
You know your time.
I think so.
I think mine was like 3:30 in the morning.
Mine was 11:59 p.m.
Oh, that's right.
But how much is it changing over the course of a day? Like, is that really going to change your whole personality?
It's like the way that the planets are all aligned and everything. I will say a lot of astrologers like hate co-star.
Oh, I didn't know
They're
that,
like, it's
actually.
not accurate, blah, blah, blah. But I think it's fun.
is
sometimes.
there like a summit or like a forum where all the astrology people get together and go, so
TikTok.
what's our plan this year
Like StarCon?
for predicting every
StarCon.
StarCon?
something like that? That would be fun.
That'd be a fun little
would be-
expo to walk around.
Probably so
Some
fucking.
astrology swag.
There's like a crystal section. There's
Yeah.
a robe section.
Cancer though has like I think the worst merch though out of like the start.
Yeah.
because you don't want to like have a necklace that like says Cancer
Or
Other people-
69.
or 69.
Yeah,
I
that
will
right.
say- I think
sucks.
I've definitely told you guys this before, but I went to when I was younger, went to Hampton Beach, which is like kind of the Jersey Shore vibe, but like a little yuckier. And I was with a bunch of people from my softball team, and everyone was getting their astrology signs like hennaed, and I got mine as well. But mine was 69, and of course at the time I didn't know, and I got it as a tramp stamp.
Oh no,
I'm
Wait,
like 13.
Is
funny.
it upright though, or isn't it sideways? So it's kind of like
it's sideways.
It's like
but
Still not great.
yeah.
it's easy to poke fun at.
Well, when it's sideways, it really is the 69.
You're right. It's
Oh, that is-
it's actually
yeah.
happening.
So it's really like,
It just looks
here's
like
the
it.
sex position.
Exactly.
It's basically Karma
Everyone
Sutra
just
on her
thinks
You guys
back.
I'm
ever
a
try
little-
96?
I love 96, back to back, just
Yeah,
looking
just-
either way.
See you later. And then go to
Isn't it like 96 like a phrase? Like you 96 someone?
86.
What's that?
86.
I think it means to like get rid of something. Like we're gonna 86 that.
Is that what
86?
Larry David's daughter's sketch show that she had? Wasn't it called
Cassie?
86 or 96?
I don't know.
Oh.
I know. I think it's like a police term. Like
Oh.
we're gonna 86 that.
Okay.
Like get rid of it.
Got you.
Or if you get 86.
To throw out or to refuse service.
Yeah.
Wow, I
86
didn't know that.
I don't know
It's
if it is
commonly
a-
used in restaurants and bars.
Oh, we got to 86 this patron.
Got
Yeah.
it.
This Patron.
To
Well, yeah.
refuse service too.
I thought it would be just fun to do something that's like silly, goofy, and not super like
You're usually the most anti-astrology person ever.
He's been wanting to do this, guys, for years. I'm not even kidding.
I know.
Yes, you have. You wrote it originally on the thing.
Because I feel like people like it, so I want to give the people what they want.
We don't know what the fuck we're talking about. So that's why we were like, if we're going to do astrology, maybe we have someone come and like tell us about it.
So just like a liar come in and be like,
yeah. Also, you think that, which you've publicly said on the podcast as well.
Maybe it would make you believe, though.
No, I do. Go ahead.
And I don't want to like debunk astrology.
No.
Well, I think it's a fun thing to talk about. But do you guys believe, though, that there is, and I don't even know how much science is behind it, that the stars are in line according to the day you're born, and that there is like maybe a magical power effect to that in your position and place in the universe? Or is there any science to back up the day that you're born relating with other people on that day? Like if you're born in July 9th of 1983 and I'm born in July 9th of 1992, do I, what's the word, celestially have any connection with that person scientifically?
Maybe, but I think it also depends on what time you were born, because like your planets might be different than that person's planets. This is why we need
where are they getting this information from too? Like who's writing?
Mother Venus.
It was written in stone.
Oh, really? Yeah. This is ancient wisdom.
Yes, this is ancient wisdom.
Where are they coming up with Gemini means XYZ? Like who is coming up with that?
The whole episode is just asking questions.
Well, I think they agreed clearly in some point in time that every star sign has a certain amount of traits. And
yes.
I'll tell you.
We all have.
Aaron's the astrologer.
Memes, people can make memes based on the traits of the person.
Do you ever see ones though when you're like, what the fuck? Like
For
you see
my sign?
I will always see people like reposting like cute little images. Like they'll draw a bunch of things and it like says like Taurus, Aries, whatever. And like everyone's are really cute. And then you get to yours and you're like, what the fuck? The other ones are way cuter.
Or like, it's like, different star signs before at pre-games, like talking to friends and people will do like an impression of like each one. Yeah, Cancer ones are usually like really crying and emotional, or like they're hung up about something else that's not relevant to the moment. And I'm like,
it's like kind of an overkill.
It is.
Because like I am definitely like emotional, but like I'm not at a pregame sobbing.
Yeah.
I am.
Okay, this is what it said.
Me too.
The Babylonians invented the first organized system of astrology in the 2nd millennium BC, before Christ. They used the stars and celestial events as divine signs to predict the future and understand the will of the gods. How they invented it is that they divided the sky into 12 equal sections, each 30 degrees. They named each section after the constellation that was most prominent in it. The Babylonians created the zodiac, which is still used today as the basis for horoscopes, and they use astrology to predict the future, including weather and political events.
It's like a dystopian young adult novel.
It says other cultures that practiced astrology are the Assyrians.
Oh, the Assyrians. But we can say ass.
That's how it's spelled. The ancient Greeks, the Persians, and the Europeans.
Got it.
And American women.
TikTokers. Well, I will say I've seen like I think Aaron can agree with this. There have been some TikToks that are like, here's what's gonna happen like early of 2025, and like here's what all the signs are. So it's gonna be like something's gonna happen where this person blah blah blah, and it usually is true, and it's very bizarre and it's very specific.
Like about you or just general events?
Like
this is based on astrology, or this is like
it'll
futurology?
Be like, or like the stars are going to be aligned in 2025 and someone evil is going to come into power. Like that's literally what it said. Some girl predicted the election. She was like, Trump's going to win based on his horoscope. And then like gave all the reasons as to why. Like,
and she said that in 2021 or something. Yeah, before he was like
she was coming out with a lot of stuff that was like, okay, Chica, like
has she been?
You know your shit.
Has she been doing like? Still doing it?
She just said I'm pretty sure Gavin Newsom's 2028.
Gavin Newsom, that guy's he's got to take a fucking throat loss.
Get that
his
villain
voice is always like
that's what we need, an evil villain.
He's
a hot villain.
Did you see when he met Trump on the tarmac?
It was hot.
And they were doing all the green line stuff.
Yeah.
And then someone
Trump's
AI'd like a video where like him and Melania just start making out. And they're like, can you believe this happened? And all the Republicans were like, how dare he? Anyway.
I just think like even watching it, it was such a good display of like, he was like fuck this guy. Like, I'm not going to let him have all this power. They were literally tug of warring their hand.
Yes. Also is because apparently it's because Trump was like dodging his calls.
Yeah.
And he found out his schedule and surprised him
Yeah,
because he didn't
on
know.
the tarmac, which is so funny.
Do we know what Donald Trump's sign is?
I think he's a Cancer or
Also-
a Gemini.
Oh,
Damn right.
Because I think I think his birthday's in June.
really?
Yeah, my internet isn't really working here.
How often do you guys though read your own horoscope? When I was
Hardly
younger,
ever.
and the Dallas Morning News would be out like
The
on the
Dallas
paper
Morning
before I
News.
go to
Oh,
school,
cute.
I would always read my horoscope before I like went to school as like a prediction of my day. But then I feel like anytime I read like my horoscope for the day, I just like immediately forget it. I'm not like taking the signs of my horoscope like my horoscope foresaw that this was going to happen today.
Yeah.
A coffee shop I used to go to in Silver Lake, they would have the newspaper clipping posted up every morning, and I would always look at it.
Oh,
That's kind of
nice.
cute.
Yeah.
Like a little, like,
And then really when I was younger, it would only ever be in like J14 magazine, like those kinds of things. They would do like full things about your horoscope.
Yes.
Your horoscope this month. And I'd be like, oh my God,
yeah.
what boy's going to like me?
I remember, and they did this thing in a school, I feel like, where they gave everyone like their horoscopes like on pieces of paper and like
At school?
well, this was like an experiment. And so it was
Okay.
like you'd get your horoscope. It wouldn't say the horoscope, but it would say like the personality traits, or it would say like whatever. And everyone would like be like, oh my God, that's so true. And then they're like, hey, these are just random.
Yes, my AP psychology teacher did that one time. We went into class, had a
Yeah.
whole board full of all of the traits all grouped up, and we didn't know what it was. She goes, pick a group of traits that you just identify with.
Yeah.
And so everyone would be like, this one, this one,
yeah.
this one. And then she like sat down on like the projector and then like turned over all the titles, and it was horoscopes.
poor
And
projector.
only 3 people in the class of like 25 students actually
right?
got theirs right.
Damn.
It was pretty great. I mean,
Yeah.
it kind of like debunked it in a way. There's a bit of like confirmation bias that like
Yeah.
happens with horoscopes. We
Mine's,
think,
oh, sorry.
yeah.
What is your star sign?
Well, I was just going to say, mine's like weird because I'm Aries, but it's, my birthday's on March 21st and Aries starts on March 20th or 21st.
they call
and
that
so,
the cusp, right?
so Pisces is before that. And I feel like anytime I've read like Pisces and Aries, I feel way more Pisces.
Okay. Is that did you type in your time that you were born to, and maybe it's like you have more of those traits than the other?
I don't know. It was just Pisces or Aries. And I said, I think I'm more of a Pisces.
Well, if you download,
Well, we did a thing with a
Yeah.
celebrity astrologer.
Yeah, we did.
A video. That's what I mean by thing.
Where she was on, she was on Alex Earl's podcast, I think.
Yeah, Eliza Kelly. She's great. We were talking to her for like hours.
Yeah.
And she did a full in-depth analysis. I don't remember a single thing. This was in like 2020.
Me neither, but it was great.
is the video still up on YouTube? Maybe go rewatch.
Yeah.
Okay.
It definitely is. But Zoom. Scary dark times.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So she definitely gave Carly a full rundown, but who knows what that was.
And they
What
said
is-
Aaron's like, can't talk to the dead.
Oh, yeah. No.
Clairvoyant.
Animals. Yeah. She was like, have you ever thought about setting up an altar? And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, you can like, you're like a medium.
Like, if
you
someone
are?
told me that,
Yeah.
the altar
Wow.
would be set up that
Yeah.
night.
Have you tried it?
If someone told me that, I would bring that up all the time.
No,
to
same.
people.
I would- no.
not shut up about that.
No, the altar would be up and running right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I was like,
For
I don't
animals?
really know. She said like pets, yeah. But also,
Erin,
I think
please
people.
try.
I'll have to rewatch, but she definitely said that because I was like, what the fuck?
I do believe some people are clairvoyant.
Yeah.
They're clairvoyant where they're either mediums. Well, I believe some people have the gift and they can't get better at it. But some people like the Long Island medium, I'm a little
Teresa.
skeptical about
I
that.
love
People
her.
who profit off of it, I'm skeptical.
She's funny.
But I do believe some people have the gifts. And people who have clairvoyancy can like see other people who have it and be like,
You
your
have it.
child has the gift, has the shining, you know?
If someone told me I had a gift like that, oh my God, I would never. Yeah, like I would do everything I can to try to figure out how to use it.
I know.
That would be
too much effort.
So sick.
And then I think I remember talking to her too, being like, okay, but like, how do I know if it's someone speaking to me or I'm just like being paranoid?
Schizophrenic?
Yeah, no, literally. You know what I mean?
I mean,
it's like,
yeah.
how do you differentiate?
What the voices in your head versus like
Exactly.
It's the same thing as like having anxiety. It's like, is it my intuition or is it just
Yes.
anxiety? Like, will I die if I go out tonight, or is it just my anxiety?
Yes.
Or is it my
You're
intuition?
You're watching TV with TJ and you're just like, pause. Sorry, I'm getting,
I'm
getting a
Raven.
signal.
I'm Raven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
well, can we read some of the traits for each of
I want you to read out loud what yours said when you opened the app.
Well, I just went on Gemini traits, and then the CoStar website came up, which like had some details that I don't understand. Modality is mutable. I don't know what any of that means.
I mean, like what you texted me, I was like, save it for the podcast. It's
Oh,
like really
well,
funny.
so Carly was like, download the CoStar app and we can be friends on it. And I was like, okay. It just says, today, you and Carly are both feeling social today. Didn't talk to a single person. Carly, and then it said,
Me neither.
It's the morning.
and then it said, Carly and Contro isn't giving you the sense of security you crave.
This was yesterday.
And I was like, yeah, Carly, what's up with that? Like, I'm expecting security. And then it said, describe your happiest memory of them, which is just like, is this like homework I have to do? I don't know. But it was nice to see like, well, how do I get back to the...
I don't know, something was funny, like the first page you
Go
saw.
to her profile, then you can see your relationship with her.
Friends. Okay. Carly and Contro. Today, your intuitive understanding of Carly and Contro's psyche is a gift.
Ooh.
Carly and
clairvoyant.
Contro doesn't need to prove their point right now. They just want to talk and finish each other's sentences.
Okay, Elsa and Anna.
It's kind of true. I kind of talk over Matt a lot, I think.
Yeah, you do.
Do you?
I know, I'm sorry.
I'm a Cancer, Scorpio, I guess Scorpio, Moon, Libra, Rising. And the three things that come up right when I just started was sensitive, seeks comfort, forgives, but never forgets.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, that. So there's like Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Mercury, and Taurus. Like, dude, I don't know. I like
Someone took my handle. How dare
Matt King?
they? Matt R. King.
my handle is this is all fake BS.
Shut the fuck up. Where do you see like that little thing about yourself?
I just Googled it, and then on the website it gives you the basic breakdown of like your main.
If you click on you, there's like a lot of information.
Yeah, but that's what I'm wondering. His little blurb, though.
What I liked about it
Just
was
right when I was booting it up.
the best careers for Gemini are likable politician, which I don't know about that. Quirky side character, which like I guess.
I could see that.
Devil's advocate, yes, and then bubblegum rapper joke writer. Like
Fun.
like
Yeah.
out of the top 5 things for Gemini to be, they think I'm going to be writing Bazooka Joe comics or a Twitter personality, which like was that foreseen in the Babylonian times that a Gemini is going to be a good
Probably.
Twitter personality?
Whatever
Twitter.
it was to them then.
Right. Oh, you're going to be a stone tablet
Yeah.
like comic artist, I guess.
What does it say for everyone to do today? Do. Mentors, offline, feedback. Don't. Quick fixes,
Ooh, the
Wringing
IKEA thing. Don't fix it
hands.
yourself.
yeah, and hindrances.
Wait, was it?
Dive deeper.
Mine says do lazy mornings. Didn't do. I went straight to the gym this morning at like
You got to
7:30.
listen to your co-star.
And then do matchmaking.
Oh,
So I guess I got to set somebody up.
yeah.
And then
gotta be a matchmaker.
do roulette wheel. So I guess what? Take your chances on
Yeah.
a big gamble.
On life, yeah.
Yeah. Buy some
Download-
Nvidia
Go
stock.
to Vegas.
Download DraftKings and put it all on blue.
Okay.
it all in
and
a
it
Trump
says,
coin.
don't do mind games. Bummer.
No, Matt. It says
Don't wait. It says do roulette wheel, but don't roll the dice.
Oh, let's
That's
go to Vegas.
basically the same thing.
No.
Very different.
Explain.
Roulette is not in your control. Dice are in your control. You roll the dice, someone else rolls the roulette wheel. So put
But
your
there's
trust.
both a little bit of chance.
Yeah, but put your trust in someone else,
Oh,
not yourself.
my financial advisor.
Yes.
And then don't clickbait.
Don't clickbait. I like how they're adding
what
just
the
like
fuck?
Gen Z
Don't
memes to it.
clickbait.
Okay, well, today for me and Matt, it says you and Matt King are having inspiring conversations today.
That's right.
Matt King wants to hear all of your secrets right now.
I don't know about that.
Know that you can talk with them without being judged. Matt, can I tell you something?
Sure.
No, I have nothing to say.
But I feel like, though, we do have a good relationship where we can communicate with to each other without judgment.
Yeah, it's called friendship.
We listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
Mine with Matt King says, EP. When you don't have what you need, you can play dumb. Matt King, on the other hand, becomes a sap. It could feel like their desires always come first. It's best to abandon useless habits quickly. Don't give them your heart yet. It says our compatibility for basic identities and sense of responsibilities is smiley face, which is like good. Then for like the middle ground, We have intellect and communication, love and pleasure, and philosophies of life. And then our sad faces, moods and emotions, and sex and aggression.
Well, that's a good thing.
My
I
romantic
suppose.
compatibility with Matt King.
I'm gonna guess
report.
not compatible.
I don't know.
Because aren't some of them when you're the same? It's not like you
I
don't
think
want to date the same.
I think if you are the same, it is a good sign. Or like at least if you're a water sign, like you're compatible with water signs.
Also depends on your other two things as well.
Oh,
Because
so
like
it's a 3.
we're different in the sense of our whatever the moon is.
Like rising.
Yes.
Yeah, like everything is different.
Well, I guess this
I
is-
know Patricia and I are compatible. Like we've looked into that.
You're like,
earlier
before we
on.
get married, we have
Did
to
you
make
add
sure.
me, Mike?
No, I don't know how.
Well, Matt, I can read ours.
Yes, let's hear it.
It says today, Carlene Contro, you feel a pull towards courage, and Matt King likes to be tender. It's playful between you right now. Two whole people have compassion for each other because they have compassion for themselves. Check in with each other. Yeah, how are you doing, Matt?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing all right.
All right.
How are you doing, Carly?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm a little sleepy, but it's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, our compatibility, so me and Matt's compatibility, the smiley face is intellect and communication,
Okay.
love and pleasure, senses of responsibility. And then the middle one is moods and emotion, sex and aggression, philosophies of life.
Why do they keep pairing sex and aggression together? I
Can
don't
we
like
just say
that
we're
that's-
friends? Like, I wish it would be like, is this romantic?
Like, what kind of relationship is this?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can look at it, but you have to pay.
Yeah, that's
They get
Oh,
your
that's where they
ass.
And
get
isn't it
ya.
like $8.99? Like, it's kind of crazy.
it's like $5 if you want a custom chart, or like $8 if you want to chart with your friend. It says here they have 30 million members on this app.
Oh, they are doing
Jeez, they're
well.
raking it in.
Yeah, I want to get on that investment round.
God damn.
And then what was our sad face? Oh wait, did we,
There's one sad face as basic identities.
it's so vague.
I know.
Basic identities. Like we fall into being basic.
No, I feel like I think it's trying to say like
She's an Aries and you're a Cancer. So your basic identities are not the same.
yeah, I
Like
guess.
our basic identities are not the same.
Yeah.
Ours are exactly the same.
There we go. Got it.
I thought it meant like we don't know who we are. Like basic identities, like we don't know our basic identities even.
That's how I was kind of seeing it. But if you think that it's based on our signs itself.
Yeah, I think it's like your compatibility.
Okay. Okay.
I will say the basic Gemini traits I do think are correct.
For you.
Charismatic.
I'm not Gemini. Oh, you're talking about you. You're talking about you.
For me,
okay,
me.
sorry. I thought your thumb was pointing at me. I was
No,
like,
no.
wait.
Yeah.
Sorry. Charismatic. Uses humor as a crutch.
Yes.
Gus.
Could talk to a brick wall.
Yes.
The amount of first dates I've been on
Yeah.
that were talking to brick walls. Arguments as flirting, definitely. And
Whoa.
then knows a little bit
Can you
about
give me an
everything.
example?
About arguments as
Yeah,
flirting?
flirt with
Yeah.
Aaron.
I just like picking fights with people just to be like,
But I feel like
you
you're like
don't
that
pick
anyways.
fights, but you definitely like to like.
You're a
pick
dumb,
at-
like if you're like, you're a little dumb bitch today.
no,
like, what
no,
do you mean?
no. I'm not being mean. I'll be
You
like,
like
dumb fuck.
to challenge someone in how they think.
Yes.
And,
Okay,
and
flirt with me.
I'll be like, oh, so you
also-
believe in astrology? That's insane.
I would.
That's condescending.
that,
I feel like he
that's
hates women.
not flirting.
He hates women. He's gonna
That's
spike my
because you
drink.
have a different trait
Right.
than me.
Yeah.
You like to find something that a girl I
'cause
think
I'm a
is kind
woman.
of going through and then figure out a constructive way that she needs to be looking at the thing that she's kind of like battling with in her mind, and you lift her out of it and you argue that as a way of flirting.
So
Yeah,
guys,
I
when you
think.
watch the podcast now and you see Mike doing stuff like that, just know he's flirting with
flirting
them.
hitting on Carly and Aaron the entire time, maybe Matt too.
But I feel like you're like that with your friends too.
Yeah, I like
You're just like that with people you love.
just combative a little bit.
Where
Let's
did you read those
Also
traits
people you don't love.
within the app?
just costarastrology.com/zodiac signs /Gemini.
Can you read the one for Cancer
Yeah.
for
Yes.
Aaron and us to see if we vibe with it?
Yes.
we-
So simple as the crab.
Right?
Yeah, literally, our big three are the crab, the 69 sign, and Cancer.
Yeah, that's
The
tough,
worst
man.
branding.
I saw. Did you see the whole trend where everyone was like making those cakes, those like cute cakes? Everyone was like, "Happy birthday to our Aquarius." They're like the like fun ones, and people were like, "Oh, I'm gonna write Cancer."
yeah.
Cancer
Happy birthday, Cancer.
and a cute crab. It's
Yeah.
just ugh.
Yeah, can they rename it? Which
Not
came
at
Well,
this
if they're
first?
point.
renaming the Gulf of Mexico, how about we
True.
could get a little rename
I wonder if
of...
I feel like
What
the-
would you pick?
I don't know. I probably would need to do a little like research into like a Greek. I want it to sound. Is it Greek?
Sequoia.
Yeah,
No, it's
something that
Babylonian.
sounds like all the other
Sequoia.
signs.
I mean, just like some of these other ones don't have other meanings, like
Awala.
Aries, Awala.
What do you mean Aries?
I'm an
Is that
Awala.
a word?
It's like a.
It's a
Or like
ram.
nebula or
I
something.
think.
I feel Cancer is like a very specific
crab.
American word.
but
The Tropic of Cancer.
yeah, but like the Americans didn't
Tropic of
name
America.
the signs.
Right. They named the disease after the sign, I presume. Right.
I don't know.
I don't think cancer was around in Babylonian times.
But if something is cancerous,
That's a new thing.
Oh.
I would say the astrology sign came first.
okay.
Like back in
Yes.
the 1400s, if you were a Cancer, it wasn't like, oh no, you have the disease. So they weren't eating microplastics. Anyway,
You're
Cancer
TJ.
traits for the two of you.
Okay.
Sensitive.
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah.
Seeks comfort. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you seek comfort?
I don't really know.
I think you do.
Forgives but never forgets.
Aaron.
Aaron
Big Aaron.
Gilfoy.
Big Aaron.
I can forgive. And
You
like,
don't
like-
forget.
Because
you'll bring it
forgive
up.
you,
Yeah.
but I'll gossip about it.
So that's
Like I
I'm
can't
gonna-
deal, but like I'll be totally nice to you about to you in person. But like when
As
I'm
Lauren-
with close friends, I'm gonna be like, I still can't believe they did that shit.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
don't forget.
I don't
Yeah.
forget.
You-
Yeah,
You're kind of the
true.
same.
You are. I'm gonna quote Elsie. I'm gonna forgive you, and I'm gonna forget you.
But you guys don't forget.
No,
Okay.
definitely not.
Yeah, like I would say I don't agree with any of these.
I forget immediately.
About us?
No, like for me, like if this was mine, I'd be like, no, this doesn't track, but the other ones did.
Yeah.
So there's maybe okay. Only has one boundary, but is very firm.
I don't think that's true for anybody.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
what do you
what
mean?
is this one boundary?
What is it?
I don't know. I feel like I have multiple boundaries, but I'm
Name 'em.
loosey goosey.
Name 'em.
I think it's my boundary for myself of what I'm willing to give to other people.
Oh, I see.
Like
Which
I'm
is
very
what?
like. I think if like there are like I'll do things for friends and friends who I know that it's reciprocated like with, where I know if Mike really needs help moving something big out of his apartment, I'll be there for him because I know for a fact that he would do that for me. I sometimes have a little trouble with some friends where they're asking me to do something internally. I'm like, but if it was reverse, I really don't think you would do the same for me.
So are
That's-
those people really friends?
That's where I have my boundary
Yeah.
with them, where I'm willing to maintain a friendship. It's the degree of what you get from me as a friend, where like I am not going to go out of my way to give you things when I just feel like you won't do it for me in reverse. We can maintain friends, but you're not.
I'm not
you don't
calling you to take you
don't
to the
get
airport.
This the good side of me where I'm going to be there all the time for you, and that's. Because I don't like exhausting myself for other people and not feeling reciprocated for it. And that's something I've learned over
Yeah.
getting into my 30s. I feel like I gave myself to a lot of other people.
Yeah.
And
Well,
as now
sometimes
my
you do
30s,
it expecting it to be like, not expecting it, but just like, oh, I'm sure they'll do it back when I need it. And then they don't. And it's like, oh, why did I do that?
Yeah.
All right, let's hear it,
The,
Mr.
the
Giggle.
careers that are just so funny.
Wait, what's the rest?
Was
Okay, so
there
we
any
have
more?
one
Oh,
boundary.
there was one more. It was
whatever the
takes-
fuck that means.
Takes on other people's problems.
I think it depends on what it is.
Okay, we're like 2 for 5, 3 for 5.
Takes on other people's problems.
Can I read the best careers?
Yeah.
I would say I get like a little emotionally invested in other people's like problems. And I definitely do think about them. Like,
Yeah.
what are they going to do? Are you doing okay through that thing or whatever? But I'm not going to like make it my problem.
Yeah.
But I definitely think about other people's problems
Yeah.
a little bit.
I think it's if it's like, oh, they need my help,
Right.
something.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I would like stay up at night.
But if you told me like
Depends
a
on what
problem
it
that you
is.
were like really going through, the next time I would see you, I'd be like, how's that problem that you were talking about
Yeah.
too?
You have a really
Like,
good
I-
memory for stuff like that.
Yeah. Like,
Definitely
like-
depends. Like if you were like, my boyfriend's beating me up, then like I would stay up at night and make it my problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you
That's
were
normal,
like,
though, I feel,
I'm
which is good.
like
Yeah, that's just like
fighting with my mom, then I'd be like, oh, okay, like people go through that. I won't
think
stay
this
up
is
at night.
This is like
General.
Like if I was like, oh, I'm just like nervous about going to traveling and like I don't like planes and like the hotel and Aaron's like up all night worrying for me.
Yeah.
Like I think that's what
right.
it's kind of like.
Yeah. But even like Mike, like his brother, like a couple years ago was going through like a breakup.
Yes.
And we don't even see his brother that much. But when I would see Mike, I'd be like, how's your brother's breakup doing? Because I'm just
And I'd be like,
thinking,
I don't know.
Nosy.
He's like, I don't even know.
Because you're nosy.
Just like the drama.
Maybe, but I just was like, I don't know. When people hurt, I don't know. I'm just always like, are they okay?
Give me that tea.
Yeah, that's.
She said, what? No, give it.
Let me call him.
I love the reframe.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Best careers: emotional pack mule.
What the fuck
is that? What is that?
I don't know.
What, you
I don't know.
Oh, you mean a therapist?
Like, is that on LinkedIn? Can I
is
get
this
a
like a
job as an
Grand
emotional?
Canyon?
Emotional pack mule?
That one influential elementary school teacher, which I could see.
Yeah.
Elementary school teacher.
The
I
one-
would
the
love
one
to, but-
influential one.
Yeah.
A free hugs booth operator.
Oh gosh.
I can't see either of you doing that.
Either of you doing that. Hey, bring it in. Come on. Like, absolutely not.
No.
Also, if they had to like explain why they needed a hug.
Yeah. And then metaphorical heart surgeon.
It's a metaphor.
Yeah.
These are insane.
Okay, but it says an emotional pack mule refers to someone who is constantly burdened with the emotional baggage of others.
No.
Essentially acting as a repository for the negative feelings of people around them, often without receiving adequate support or recognition for doing so. It implies they are constantly carrying a heavy load of emotional stress that isn't their own.
That's so sad.
That's not a job.
Yeah.
I
what the
just
Can
got.
I get paid for that?
I think it means like your job in life. Like your
maybe not career, but
yeah,
like,
like your job, like to like heal people, but not as a surgeon, but as a
I mean, mine said
metaphorical.
Bazooka Gum
like-
comic writer. So
Right.
That's insulting.
I mean,
Cancer professions. Maybe that's
I
better.
don't even think I've ever seen a bazooka comic that has ever made me laugh.
they're not funny.
No, they're not.
They're just strange.
It's
Well,
just
that's
this
why
like
the
gum?
still statement of time.
Yeah.
Like it's bazooka gum wrappers.
Okay, here are some professions
For
for
cancers?
cancer.
Okay.
Social worker, which is crazy because I literally changed my major to social work and then it was way too fucking sad and I immediately after a week transferred out of the program.
Okay.
So probably not the best.
All right, so empathy.
But that's the emotional support mule.
Yeah.
You have to take on I literally sat through like 4 classes and was like, no fucking way could I do this.
Connor Francis tore his ACL, and I'm having to take him to get his surgery done, and then
You're a
take care of him for
mule.
like 24 hours until his sister
You're a
arrives.
physical
Oh,
mule.
here we go,
Yeah.
Matt. Interior designer.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, both of you for real.
I sent you a TikTok last night. And
Oh, hilarious.
just the worst. Real estate broker. I feel like that.
That was actually, I wanted to be like a real estate agent when I was like growing up as like a kid, like in elementary and middle school. That was like the job I wanted to do.
A nanny. I was.
Yeah, Aaron was.
Hotel manager. That would be fun.
My mom got her degree in that.
Hotel management.
White
in the,
Lotus.
it's in
Where did you
the
go to
blood.
school?
It's in the family.
Purdue.
Okay. Personal chef. No.
Yeah.
Antiquarian. I don't know what that
Antiquarian.
is.
Like a contrarian, but it.
Oh. It's like an antique person. You deal with
Oh.
antiques or rare books.
Ooh.
A radiation oncologist and an oncologist like simply could never do those.
I'd like to be a radiologist. Kind of a clean job.
Yeah.
Just go stand in front of that.
But
Ooh.
an oncologist.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so sad. I couldn't do that. Oh.
You got cancer. And I'm a cancer.
Oh no. Okay, for Carly, for professions for
Dude.
Aries, it says
God.
entrepreneur,
Entrepreneur.
surgeon,
Oh my God.
Carly a surgeon.
police officer,
Hi, I'm so sorry I'm pulling you over.
and all of these athletes, firefighter.
You guys, I'm telling you, look up Pisces. I
know.
swear it'll be different.
Firefighter, tour guide, personal
No.
stylist,
No.
and stockbroker.
None of them.
Stockbroker?
Literally
Carly trading. Just like twirling her pin.
Sell them.
Smoking,
Sell,
going,
sell.
sell, trade.
No, it's about to close. Sell it now.
Oh my God.
Look, can you look up Pisces?
Yeah, I am. Okay, social work.
Yeah.
Counseling.
Yeah.
Art designer photography.
No.
Music therapy. Human resources.
Yeah, I could see that.
As an HR person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see her. as a
like
HR
like
person.
mitigating, like, you know, being the middle person.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I know you just hate confrontation.
Yeah, but I think if it was my job, it'd be different.
No, if it's somebody like in a workplace was felt uncomfortable by another coworker and went to you, you would be like, I'm going to look into this.
Yeah, I'll look
But
into
then you have to tell the person, you're like, hey, you're inappropriate.
I know, but that's my job. I feel like that'd be fun.
You would kind of like.
And then hospitality.
Yeah.
This is for
Pisces,
Which is
That
Carly's
she's
the
on the
cusp
cusp
of.
which I definitely feel like that describes me way more.
the co-star Aries. I don't think agrees with you at all either.
Okay.
Great.
No filter. I feel like you're
I'm pretty filtered.
Yeah.
gets angry, but then forgets why they were angry.
Like true, kinda, actually.
Thinks they can win at every game.
No. I'm pretty sure I'm losing every game.
Will do anything on a dare and easily bored.
See, this is so.
No.
This is where it gets crazy. Where you just said this earlier,
What?
how I'm hearing your guys' traits, and obviously that wouldn't apply to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
100%.
I'm hearing this, and I go, "There's no way that would apply to me." But it's weird when you hear like your own.
That you're like, it does apply.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
the best career for Carly is stunt double, pro wrestler.
No, I just told her career.
Yeah.
This is from the co-star ones,
Oh,
the
okay.
silly ones.
Stunt double.
Pro
These are-
wrestler, petty thief, cereal box mascot.
See, that's crazy. If that was me, I'd be like, "What in the world?"
you
I
think
was
it's
on
for Carly
real
also?
jobs.
I'd love to be a cereal box mascot.
Well, maybe they're saying that because athletes are Aries and they get on Wheaties boxes.
But what's the other one? Pisces is her.
Yeah. The one that I identify with.
This
that's
is the
my new
co-star for
pronoun.
Pisces. Somehow both 5 and 50 years old at once.
Honestly,
Yeah.
spot on.
Yeah, that's a really
Wow.
That should be your Instagram bio.
Literally.
You do like lying in bed a lot.
Well, no, I
With
love
children and old
cats.
people.
Like,
good. Yeah.
what?
Like children and old people are both in bed a lot.
Yeah, but it's true. Like I love scrolling TikTok, but like I like crocheting. Well, I used to.
Thinks everything is a sign. Can't remember if they dreamt it or if it actually happened.
Yes.
Best career is volunteer therapist.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
You can do that.
I don't
Get a
think
therapist.
that,
They're like, hey, I'm just volunteering today.
Come in
I don't know
here.
the fuck I'm talking
I
about,
can only do like 30 minutes. Well, let's see what you got.
I just want the tea, honestly.
And then sad clown, curbside fortune teller. Come on, tell me. Like,
If my life
Every
took a
fortune
couple
teller in
different turns, I would be there. Yes.
is Pisces a good sign? If you're asking this question, you're probably a Pisces who's insecure.
Well, I
What's the
didn't
best
ask.
personality trait of a Pisces?
That's so rude.
Yeah, I didn't ask. The fuck?
What the fuck is this app?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man.
Or is it a bad sign? If
there's-
you're asking, you're insecure. Like, what the fuck?
That's kind
it's
of like
a
bullying.
sign.
Oh, you want to know that? Loser. What the fuck? Do you want me to tell you what your professions are?
For Gemini,
Yeah, like
on your
actual
website,
jobs?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Teacher,
for sure. I love telling people what to
Scientist.
think.
journalist, tour guide, financial analyst, TV show host, writer,
All the best jobs.
astrologer.
Is that on there?
Yeah.
No!
I mean, I do feel like I could tell people what they
Yeah.
want to hear.
Also comedian and politician. So
Wow,
Wow.
that's like everything that I am.
I mean, these are actually pretty spot the fuck on.
That's everything I am.
I am a
actually.
scientific TV show host,
loves
politician,
astrology
and
now.
yeah. What do you mean?
I think these you could
That is
fit
spot
these.
the fuck on for your boy.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
That's pretty good.
I don't know. It's
He's
just
in it.
wild how
Matt
they're
doesn't
all
believe it.
perfect fits.
I
Like,
love politics.
Yeah.
I love science.
It's true.
Do you think they'll?
And the fact that I've also done like multiple of the careers it said I would be.
yeah.
But I'm very fascinated by people who are like so into astrology where like they do wear the jewelry and they do put the emoji on their
Yeah.
bio.
Instagram.
It's
Globe.
like signaling
The
to the
purple
world
globe.
that I am this thing. There's something like I don't understand people who like actively use it as a way to like brand and define them.
I think it's just something to like identify. It's like an identify thing. Like people use religion to cling on to, like identify with.
Yeah.
Not that it's like bad. I think there's probably truth to it, but
I'm just like, how do you remember all this stuff?
I think if you're just like so into it, it's
I
all you want
know.
to
I
do.
would love to conduct an experiment though, where like I
You had
actively every day I read my horoscope and I have to live my day according to like my horoscope, or like you go and
Co-star
make choices.
picks my day.
Yes, but you do it for an
TikTok.
entire
Yeah.
year and you see does it like align you to this crazy new better version of
You're like
yourself.
divorced.
Book him a flight to Vegas for later.
Oh yes, you want to roll the roulette table today?
Maybe I might do a big
Drive-
stock pick.
drive
but
down
I gotta
to
go.
Morongo?
But I have to do them all. So what was
Yeah.
it like? Do roulette.
Don't
and
roll the dice. You're not playing craps.
I'm not-
Just roulette.
Just roulette.
But what if you lose? Would you immediately be like, oh,
Fuck
this is
this.
wrong?
I don't know.
Or
I
maybe
don't-
it's like the lesson that you learn from.
It just sounds like a Vice.
Losing all
It sounds
your
like
money.
it sounds like a Vice article. Like I lived my
Yeah.
entire year according to a horoscope.
Yeah.
This is how it turned
Or a
out.
YouTube video.
We are just happy face and sad face.
Me and you?
Or no, happy face and middle ground face. No sad face between
Wow.
you
What
and
I'm talking
I.
about.
I just feel like we're like kindred spirits. You know what
Yes,
I mean?
I
It says our compatibility. Why is your thing a toe?
a toe?
yeah, you're...
I don't
Mine's
know.
like
you
that
didn't
too,
pick
I
that?
think.
Okay, you must have just ew. It says our moods and emotions are happy face. All these are happy face. Moods and emotion, intellect and communication, love and pleasure, and philosophies of life.
Yeah.
And then our basic identity, these are sad face, basic identities. So you're a Gemini, I'm a Cancer. Our sex and aggression and senses of responsibility.
Interesting. Is there like a paragraph about it? Like at the top? Like with me and Carly?
Yeah, it says you feel a pull towards sweetness and this is all fake BS, prefers to be charming. You have a similar desire for a real connection right now. All you can do is start from places you both are. Check in with each other. They always make them sound so romantic.
I think it's because
Right.
a lot of people use this in their romantic life.
Yeah. I mean, if
Right.
you scroll down, it literally goes through like every single thing about us.
God, when I was younger, there was a girl I had a crush on who was like obsessed with astrology, and I would go like, and I knew the app that she would like read, and I thought like, oh, if I knew what like she was vibing with, and like
Oh my
maybe we
God.
could like vibe. It was a really bad.
Man.
You tried to gaslight someone's astrology to make them like you?
No, I don't think like I ever like
My birthday,
actively
yeah,
acted on
January
it. I just
23rd.
I don't know. Like she would just go buy astrology all the time, and I thought if I could like figure out what vibration she was on,
Her vibration.
like
Okay.
if she was having a romantic day, then maybe I should like I
Hit
don't
her up.
know. Yeah.
It says, Mike, that between the two of us, our harmony is our maturity and drive,
Oh.
our shared wisdom,
Oh, yeah.
our mutual attraction, and mutual vulnerability. And then our challenges are delusion and bad habits and dark jokes.
Ooh.
Yeah, I would say so. That feels like a very Northeastern
Yeah.
type too. Just like
It's weird. I hate
Maybe
this.
that also plays into it.
where you're
If
born.
they knew that, yeah, both of you guys are from up east.
Oh, because I did. You have to
Oh,
type
yeah.
in where you're born.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which,
but he's like 10 years older than me.
oh my God.
I'm trying to find Carly. Oh,
But it's
here.
also because if we were both born in the Northeast,
Yeah.
the way that the Earth and the Moon and whatever, or I don't know if the Moon's a part of it, but like that might have a piece of it, right?
Yeah.
A little
It's like
bit.
where you are in the solar system.
Yes.
Probably. I don't know where we are in the solar system, obviously, but
Do you know like Terrence Howard, like that actor, and how he believes like the
2
most
plus 2
craziest
equals 5.
shit?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
yeah.
like has the belief that the planets, in a way, like at one point each planet was habitable based on its place, and that the sun like created the planets, and that like Mars was basically once a planet, but it kept going outwards, and then it dies off, and that we were once a planet that wasn't habitable, but we're in the state where it is habitable, and that the planets move forward.
Oh,
or
damn. That's why.
outwards.
And so
basically
we'll be moving outwards and we're not going to be.
and then we'll like die off, and then next will be like Venus coming through and then becoming in the habitable zone based on its like placement within the sun and
Could
stuff.
see that.
The way looking at Mars and how its atmosphere, like how it has water, and it, you know, obviously is not as habitable as Earth is. But it's a crazy, stupid like conspiracy theory. But I was like, I've never heard that.
yeah, that's interesting.
I mean,
though.
that guy spent 3 hours on a podcast saying 2 plus 2 equals 5.
Correct.
Not like seriously, he's a
No,
psychopath.
He's a
I believe
nutball. He's a nutball. But I was like, that is like a wild conspiracy theory. Or do you think like the moon was once actually part of the Earth?
No, the moon is a bunch of rocks that were in orbit around the Earth that all smashed together, and then because of the gravity
But it
around
wasn't
Earth,
like a meteor of the chunk
we
of
on a
the
Joe
Earth,
Rogan
and then,
podcast right now.
And then that, yeah, pull it up, Jamie. That was
I
like a
don't
dead
think so.
piece of the Earth that's just been like spinning around outside.
I
of
don't
us.
know. I don't think so. Does the
Okay.
moon have anything to do with astrology?
Yeah, probably.
Definitely.
Yeah,
The
one of the
tides.
things is the moon, I thought.
But is it our moon?
Yeah,
Or is it like
my
the
moon
moons
is
of the
in
other
rising.
planets?
I
like
don't know,
my
actually.
moon is Aquarius.
Do you know a lot about science? If we didn't have a moon, would we be fucked? Like, because the moon controls the tides
Yeah.
Yes.
based on
It pulls the water
outwards. Like it
slightly.
bulges it
Yes.
outwards.
I don't know if we'd be fucked without the moon.
Or just the tide, there would be no tides. It would just, the water
that would
would
probably
just stay
affect
the
so many other
same.
things.
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe all the oceans would just be lakes then.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, because it's not like it'd be pushed up onto more rock and turn sand.
It just sometimes like it baffles me how like perfect it all is.
Yeah, it's
like
very-
we have this sun and we have one moon.
Yep.
And we look at it every night and
like a
there's a
children's
sky
book.
full of stars and it's just we're out here living it. Like it's wild how it works.
The chances of that, yeah, it's crazy that there's like air, water, trees, food.
Y'all know we got 30 minutes.
What?
It's a TikTok sound.
Oh yeah.
Still don't have TikTok back on my phone. RIP.
yeah.
I have to get a burner phone to get a different Apple ID to get TikTok back.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Well,
know.
apparently Microsoft wants to buy it, so maybe it'll be good soon.
Oh, that would be good. Bill
guess.
Gates.
Yeah, I don't know.
He seems like a good billionaire.
Did you find us, Aaron?
Find what?
I thought you were looking at ours.
Oh, I'm looking at celebrities now.
How to seduce a Pisces. Bring a copy of a classic romantic novel to a park that they frequent.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that would get me for sure.
Put a wildflower behind your ear. When you notice them looking, meet their gaze.
Where does it? Where are you
This
reading
is what
this?
it says.
For how to seduce a
On
Pisces.
CoStar?
Yeah.
How, I don't see that on mine.
During your first conversation, tell them about your most recent heartbreak. Make sure to slip in that you've never been able to talk to anyone like this before.
Okay,
This is
manipulative.
like, yeah,
Okay, what about-
toxic dating advice.
What about Aries?
Yeah, let's get the real deal.
Dress in all red so they're sure to notice you. Loudly announce that you wish you had a lover with whom to share your passion. I wish I had a lover with whom to share my passion.
Watch
then-
out, Nolan.
Ask
luck.
if they know where you could get some. CoStar is
No.
crazy.
What does
CoStar
it
is
say
owned by
for
a man.
Cancer?
Yeah.
It's like
Cancer?
show up crying.
Yeah. Tell them you're sad.
Cancer. Let's see. Grab their hand while you're walking together down the street. Make sure to clutch it gently but firmly, like you're holding onto a baby bird. Take them to the home you grew up in. Play sad music. While you lay in bed together, look at photos
That
of
would
your
work on me.
family members and
I
talk
love
about your
sad music.
childhood.
Sitting outside, it's just
Yeah, like if you put on
Looking at
Dashboard
the
Confessional, like wet.
Yeah. I kind of like it.
Yeah, that would work for me.
If I baked you a cake that said "I need you" and mauve-colored frosting,
Mauve.
mauve,
Mauve.
Mauve.
I need you or I
Mauve?
want you.
I
The
need
color
you.
mauve?
I need you.
Mauve.
I thought it was mauve.
It's mauve. Well, the way I know it's mauve is because of the play Angels in America. There's we read it in college, and then I watched the movie Angels in America with Meryl Streep, and there's a scene where they walk out of a diner, and it's like a gay man talking to another gay. What? Mauve?
Yeah.
Mauve.
But he looks at the sky and he goes, look at the sky.
Maybe that's British.
And one of the men goes, it's purple. And he's like, what kind of gay man are you? That ain't purple. That's mauve.
Who is the actor? A British actor?
Maybe, but he plays an American man, but it's the guy who's
Maybe
in
the
Source
accent.
Code, the African American man.
According to Wiktionary, rhymes with stove is the UK way.
So maybe it's more kind of the fancier way of saying something's mauve.
The UK way.
Maybe that dialect coach wasn't dialed in on that specific
It's
pronunciation.
mauve.
I think mauve sounds better. Do you like caramel or caramel?
Caramel.
I see. I think caramel sounds way more delectable. Don't you think, though, mauve deserves to be pronounced mauve?
Mauve.
What
Yeah.
color
Sounds
is that?
nice. It's like,
Like purple.
I can
pinky
show
purple.
you. Yeah.
Do
I'm painting my
cancers
closet
flirt?
mauve. Do we
Cancers flirt, yes, but more importantly, when a Cancer flirts, they always have a hidden agenda. Cancers are terrible at keeping their romantic secrets.
Stop. You're painting your closet mauve?
Mauve.
Purple?
There's like different. Yeah. There's like different colors of it.
He's judging.
Why not paint it just something like a little less like feminine and a little bit more like just like
Because it's Because I'm a woman.
I know, but when you want to sell the house, we got a purple closet.
I'm never going to sell my house. My
Okay.
interest rate is too good.
What about if?
It's not purple. I think you're thinking of like a really dark.
But what if that also
color.
then like taints how when you're trying something on, and then it's compared
It's
to like
going to be
purple?
it's going to be a really, really, really light mauve.
How light? Then it's going to be basically pink.
No, maybe like a very faded, muted, like
These are all different like colors
Okay,
of
that works,
mauve,
that
and I'm
works.
going for like this.
That
Can I
works.
see?
That's like almost like a
Maybe
nude,
even
like
lighter.
like a
Yes.
clay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you should
I would-
reassess your interior design career.
Well, that's like more like
Yikes.
nude, I feel.
mauve.
this.
It's like
sounds,
a shade of it.
This sounds like you, Aaron.
Okay, let's hear
Are
it.
cancers stubborn? Cancers are often stubborn, and they are criticized for being harsh on those who feel that have wronged them. They can be slow.
Well, they deserve to be.
Jesse.
If you wronged me, like, yeah, I'm gonna be fucking harsh on you, bitch.
They can be slow to forgive, and they hold on to
Yeah.
past hurt, but it doesn't mean that they wield it. They're too self-effacing.
What's that?
They're often too self-effacing to bring them up when they finally erupt. I don't know what that sentence means.
Me neither. Thank God I'm not the only one.
Self-effacing is like making fun of yourself.
Yeah, like for me, it's like I can like not like a person, but I don't think about it all the time. Whereas like I know like you are more like I can't like hold this because it's all I think
It
about.
like bothers me. Yeah.
It's like easier for me to just be like
and that's why like different people have different like it's not healthy for me to like I don't know,
hate
like,
people.
Yeah, I guess like long term if they're like if it's like meaningful, I guess. There are
Yeah.
people I can hate and I don't really care anymore.
Yeah.
But like for Erin, it's like she doesn't. Yeah, you don't think about it like I do.
don't
If
think
someone
about
brings
you at
them
all.
up and I'm like, oh, fuck that person. I fucking hate them.
Yeah.
But like I'm not thinking about it 24/7.
Right. It's not your personality is like as a hater.
Oh, I'm a big hater.
But
Yeah,
it's
but
not.
she's
But
not,
it's
like,
not your.
holding
It's not
on
your
to hater.
driving. You're not like looking at their Instagram, being like, "Ooh, fucking idiot! I knew you were a fucking dumbass. I hate you." Like, you're not hate.
I'm sure if the situation arrived, she would. But
Yeah.
I don't think she's like.
like sometimes I can be like, oh, I wonder what they're up to. And then
No,
I'll like
but I'm
look.
saying like,
No.
like with these people who are obsessed with just talking shit about
Yeah,
their
yeah,
ex,
yeah. And, like,
just
it's, like, hurting
that's
themselves.
not-
No, that's crazy to me.
like, yes, somebody hurt you, fine, but the fact that that is your whole personality now,
Yeah, like I hate people that Carly has since forgiven. And I'm like, no,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
fucking hate that person.
Yeah.
okay, yeah,
Like for her.
yeah, yeah,
But I don't make it my like every waking thought.
Yeah.
yeah. I that's good. I would say.
Yeah.
It's not your ever waking
People
thought.
deserve to be hated.
People out there actively hate you. That like that
That
people
you've
that
wronged?
you know in your
Nobody
personal
hates
life.
Carly.
That sounds like a TV
Right.
show.
Yeah.
Nobody hates Carly.
No, like I don't even think like any ex or anything would be like, fuck that bitch.
There's probably people I've like blocked online.
Yeah, but like those, who cares about
But
those
has
people?
anybody blocked you? Is there someone who's like this fucking bitch?
Like someone I know.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I'm sure somebody I know does not like me. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Jealous.
Comment down below if
Yeah.
you don't like
Jealous.
Carly.
I think there's a
Jealousy.
lot of people like hate me that like I personally
Yeah, I
know.
don't-
But I bet there's people who like don't care for me.
Sure, but like that's everyone. Like not
Right.
everyone's gonna like
Of
everyone.
course. Yeah, I don't think that anymore.
Yeah, let's keep thinking about this. How many people
People only
out there
hate me
don't
because they
like
hate me.
Do you think people hate you? You have any haters?
In like my personal real life,
Yeah.
no, I don't know. That like hate, that are like Mike Sheffer. I fucking hate that guy.
I don't think anyone here
Yeah.
Has like
anyone
someone who's like I
feels
fucking
that
hate that
way.
person.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I don't think so.
Like even like me thinking of like my exes, I don't think they like I never did anything to warrant
Yeah.
hate.
Yeah.
They
Right.
did.
They
God, I'll
always
never forget.
did.
There was this girl in college who was one of my roommate's friends, but I didn't know her really that well. Anytime like I'd met her was like every 2 weeks out like partying downtown with friends or whatever, and I wasn't friends with her on Facebook. I probably heard her name once when we first met, but we never were like active friends, and so I never really bothered to learn her name. And I'll never forget, I was at like this frat party or something, and she came up and was like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? How you doing? You? Like, whatever. Like, I don't know. I said, didn't like acknowledge her by her name, and we're just like talking with like a group of friends around, and she goes, Matt King, what's my name? I've known this girl. I've known her for like a year. And I was like, it's Jessica.
She just called you
She
out.
goes, get the fuck out of my face, Matt King. You are such a piece of shit. How fucking dare you? You don't even know my fucking name. I've known you for an entire fucking year. Just yelled at me like she was my father.
Wait, so this person you think hates you?
She just comes to mind. It was the one time someone had ever like really fucking yelled at me.
Yeah.
And it was, I guess, my bad. I had been just like fooling
and you just
myself in this. No, her name wasn't Jessica.
Yeah, but I'm saying you said
Tiffany.
Jessica. Why did you just pull out a random name?
Buddy, I was,
Good for
I
you,
was like,
Tiff.
I was hammered, but like I just was not expecting
He's
this
probably like, I don't
confrontation
know,
of the person who you're always worried like, shit, I don't know their name, and them actively going, what's my name? And I just was like, maybe I should have just been like, honestly, I feel so bad that like I don't know your name.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
whatever, what is it? But I just guessed Jessica and she just yelled at me. And that's when you were talking about, is there someone out there who like hates me?
Yeah.
I think about that girl that one time at that party who was just like, fuck you. I never want to like talk to you or be friends with you ever again because you never acknowledged me or my name.
She said, put some respect on my name.
Right. But it was like, come on, we are not
that's-
even that close of friends. But I think in her eyes, she thought we were really close friends because
That's kind
she
of
was
like
my
crazy
roommate's
though.
friend.
Imagine like I would never freak out on someone like that for that.
That makes me feel like you guys had to hang out more than one time.
Or she was like,
But it was like outings with like friends and stuff. So like,
Yeah.
sure, like, and she was my roommate's like hometown friend. Like she
Yeah.
wasn't like in my active social circle. It was my roommate's friends. But obviously I would hang out with my roommate's friends, but I just
Yeah.
never bothered to like get her name down.
She probably just liked you and was like really upset. And
It
then
had been a year.
yeah.
maybe.
I've done that too though. Like
guess
if
I'd
you,
freak
if you have like a friend's friend's girlfriend that just comes around once every 2-3 months and it's only a hi, how you doing? And then you don't talk to them.
Yeah.
I'm not committing that name to memory. But then you'll be like, I don't know, at the wedding and you'll be seated at the table with them and you're like, I have no idea what this person's name
Yeah.
is.
Or you're in like the Uber with everyone in there. You're like, so who are you with? Oh yeah, Megan, Tristan, Patricia, and just the whole rest of the gang.
Yeah,
Like,
fucking
that is the worst.
I
Yes.
recently have been getting served these TikToks of girls who are the like office managers for hockey teams.
Okay.
And they basically do all their social media. And I've seen a couple videos now where two different girls who have this position. The guys will walk down like the hallway individually and she'll be like, what's my name?
Oh,
They
shit.
are so fucking awkward
Oh,
because a lot of them
shit.
don't know her
And
name.
they're making like TikToks of
Yeah,
this?
and posting it.
Ugh,
it's
I
kind of
would-
funny though. And like the guys are just getting roasted in the comments. But it's like some of the guys are like, I don't know, I just started. Like we haven't even met yet. So like some of them are funny, but then it's like rewarding seeing the guys who are like, oh, you're so and so, like, and name them.
Right.
And it's like, okay, like you're
Oh,
paying
man.
attention, and like without social media, like I feel like a lot of those roles have really like built up the presence of teams.
Yeah.
So
You should
respect
know.
to your
Yeah.
office managers.
Yeah, truly. Man, that'd be so awkward
And
if you were
it's
asked that.
all men. No offense, I know that you had this happen to you, but it's like, oh yeah, of course I don't fucking know the office manager's name.
Yeah. They're like, and then the opposite of that is you ever see the teachers who like have all 30 of their kids behind them?
Oh,
and
yeah, I
the
see,
kid
like-
just says their name and the teacher can just tell by their voice every single person's name.
Well, they
Yeah.
don't say their name; they say like a word.
But no, the kid will be like, hi, Miss Hampton.
Yes.
And she'll be like, John.
Yeah.
Hi, Miss Hampton. Tiffany. Like,
Yeah.
I've never seen teachers. I've seen
Grandma.
like grandmothers who
Yeah.
have like 18 grandkids
Yeah.
be able to
Oh.
name
It's
them.
pretty crazy.
I saw
I'm
a
like,
little
"God damn."
teeny kid do it with
Yes.
his family.
Yes,
it was really
adorable.
sweet.
family, I get though. Like, you hear them all the time. But if it's like you're in a classroom and it's just they only say your name, the teachers, I'm like, that is a skill.
No, it'll like when I worked at Target, anyone on that walkie,
Yeah.
you know who it is because you just hear it all day.
They
You
should
have
do
like
that.
28 kids.
I would wait. What?
They should do that
What,
as a
a
video.
Target?
Target, yeah, over the thing.
It's so easy. Like literally, I wouldn't even think about it. Like someone would say something. Oh,
Yeah.
that's Jared.
My mom went to like a big anniversary for my elementary school. It was like their like 30th anniversary, and a bunch of teachers came back, and like my mom was there and stuff. But like teachers were asking like, "Oh, how's Matt?" And I'm always like so blown away that a teacher has a new batch of students like every
Yeah, like,
single
remembers.
year can like remember
Yeah.
that one student they had in like 2000 or 1999 or the year 2000, and like.
Yeah, because we only
can
had
have
that
such
teacher
recall and
once.
vision. I couldn't imagine like having a great memory of every student I've ever taught too.
Yeah.
For just that one moment in time. But maybe it's also a connection to my mother, and my mom's involved in PTA,
Yeah.
and I.
But there's
She probably
always
like talks about you
Yeah.
and posts you on like Facebook or whatever.
maybe
Yeah, that's true. I feel like now it's a lot easier to
But I would just be
connect.
crushed if like I ran into a teacher like, it's me, and they'd be like, I have no memory of you.
How often do you think teachers pretend that they know?
Oof.
Oh,
I
they
mean, it's
probably have to
gotta
do
be
it a
If
lot.
that
often.
happens, they're like, "Oh my God, so good
Yeah, I
to
don't-
see you."
I don't think that any teacher would be like, I'm sorry, who are you? Like
Yeah.
that would be.
And it's such an easy like conversation because you're like, oh, what are you up to now? Or,
Yeah.
like, and then you're like, okay, well, I gotta go.
It's not like anything from high school is
awkward.
still relevant. Oh, do you
Totally.
still have that blue shirt that you like to? It's like, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's just, you could just bullshit your way through it.
Do you remember
Call it what?
everyone in your class, like your graduating class that you went to
Yeah.
high school with? Like this.
What do you mean?
Okay, so I was in Nashville at a bar, and this girl comes up and is like, Matt, wait, she goes, you went to Creekview. And I'm like, I did. I go, did you go to Creekview? She goes like, yeah. And I'm like, no way. And I go, what year did you graduate? She's like, 2010. I was graduating with your year. Could not remember this girl for the life of me. And
Did you
I
tell you her
usually
name?
remembered everybody. Couldn't remember her name, nothing. And I go, I'm so sorry. I don't.
Oh no, Jessica.
Not this again.
It crushed
It's the same
me. I was
girl.
thinking
Yeah.
about it for forever. I go, usually I feel like I could at least remember someone's face and their name from my class, but I couldn't.
It's
I don't know.
hard. I'll see people on like Facebook and I'm like, I know this person. And sometimes I'll go back to 2009. I'm like, oh, that's who they are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my brain though is starting to forget
Yeah.
some people, and yeah.
But she remembered taking a class with you? Like,
She goes, I was a cheval. I was on the dance team. And I was like, I was a wrangler. We clearly did football games and stuff
wrangler?
together.
A cheval and a wrangler.
yeah, what are those things?
I was like a spirit
what
rustler.
month were you
She
born
was
to be a
cheval.
cheval?
We would
He's a
do
wrangler.
do like
spirit
funny. We'd run the flags and we would do like funny sketches and stuff like on
Oh
the
my
sideline.
God.
Not like there were guy cheerleaders who had to like lift up the girls, but we would just
Yeah.
like
like the main
do-
guy in
So
Rushmore
you were
just
on
coming
the
out
cheer
and like,
squad?
No. Cheer squads
Wait,
are
didn't
like
you have
guys
those
who are doing
things?
stunts. We would do like we'd put tennis balls and like pantyhose and like we do inflatable sumo suits and like run around and stuff.
During the games?
We like if it
I
was
could see
the-
Matt
we would
doing
dress
that.
up as the theme for the game and stuff.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I don't even know
Yeah.
what to Google. Wrangler?
Like a spirit rustler guy.
Spirit Wrangler.
Yeah. Like we would like help out the cheerleaders, but we could not
Oh my God, that is
do
so
the stunts for
funny.
cheerleaders. We weren't like, yeah. Or we would like dance with the drum line. It was fun. What are we talking about?
okay, well, that was fun, everybody. Thanks for watching another episode of Good Influences.
Influences.
We'll be back next week with a brand new episode. And
Sorry to all of the astrology buffs out there. We probably really butchered a lot of.
Yeah, but it's in our, in
Stuff.
our tone.
we're here to learn.
Comment below.
We're here to learn. We're not claiming to be educators. We're here to be,
You technically are.
according to my star
Yeah,
sign,
you are
yes.
a teacher now.
But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.